In a time where identity and representation take center stage in political debates, the notion of a biracial woman, married to a Jewish man, rising to the presidency, appeared to mark a historic leap forward. However, behind this uplifting story lies a more disquieting reality. This election transcends policies, highlighting an escalating cultural rift. As Americans wrestle with challenges far beyond symbolic achievements, the growing fractures in the system expose a deep-seated frustration that traditional leadership has repeatedly overlooked.
I was so hopeful that a mixed-race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Because when you do that, number one, it's bad analysis and it's incredibly lazy. But number two, it only works to shield or provide cover for the mistakes that the Democratic Party has been making. If one party is telling them they're the bad guys and they're not wanted and they're the root of every problem in the country, do you think that part of the electorate's gonna vote for you? Could it be any black woman? Can it be Candace Owens? If Candace Owens is running for president, do we have to support her because we need to elect a black woman? Like, what does she stand for? What does she represent? Is she gonna serve the best interests for the electorate? Like, it just makes you feel good to see a biracial woman with a Jewish husband in the White House, and that reigns supreme in your world. No, most people are worried about other things. Yes, there's a level of wanting to retaliate against the establishment politicians, and Donald Trump is the perfect figure to utilize for that retaliation. And I think that there's a lot of that going on.
The core question persists. Can representation alone resolve the everyday challenges faced by the average voter? For most Americans, the answer is evident. True leadership requires substance, not just symbolism. As the political tides turn, figures like Donald Trump symbolize a rising revolt against the status quo, compelling the nation to face the harsh truth of its divisions. In a society yearning for transformation, only bold, visionary leadership that addresses genuine issues can mend these growing fractures and redefine the essence of progress.